Hey everybody, Justin here. Today is kind of a weird video for me to be making because I'm going to be talking about how much money I make as an app developer, more specifically as a game developer. Basically right now my full-time job is by putting out games onto the App Store. I'm doing this video for two reasons. The first one is to just basically document my own personal journey and growth. And the second one is to maybe provide some inspiration for some of you out there who are on the similar path. So if you're here just to know how much money I make from my apps, I'll put up a screenshot. So last month I made a little over $9,000. So the last couple of months has been pretty consistent. So it's been around at the $9,000 mark. It does go slightly up every sort of couple of months, but this video is not really about the games themselves, but more about the journey of how I got to this place of making games for the App Store and how that became my full-time job. So I hope you like the video. Hope it gives you some perspective, and so let me start back. My name's Justin. I grew up in South Africa, in Cape Town. I had a pretty normal childhood. Everything was good. I mean, we as a family, my parents did okay. We weren't really rich, but we were still pretty well off. Then when I was 18, my dad passed away from cancer, and the next couple of years I watched they kind of spiraled into this situation where my mom was struggling. There was times when we didn't have any food. We went 4 months without even electricity. So there came a time, I used to remember what my dad said. He was always told me, my brothers and sister, that we should travel and get some perspective. So eventually I decided that I wanted to see if the grass was green on the other side. So I did book a one-way ticket to London, and it was tough, but I remember feeling a sense of freedom for the first time, and just the possibility of like anything could happen in a new country. But also at the same time it was really tough. I struggled to find jobs, and the jobs that I did get, they were sort of like manual labor, factory work, and those sort of jobs. But then I did get a job as an English teacher at a summer camp, and that kind of put me on this path of like going to exploring Europe and finding jobs as English teachers. So I landed up in Poland, where I was teaching English. It was quite a fun job, very relaxed, easy. But the one thing is the money was quite low. I think I was surviving on about $500 a month, like the equivalent. So that didn't take me really far. But on the other hand, I had a lot of time to think about how I could make some extra money, and all I had was internet and a laptop. And what appealed to me was always this kind of dream of one day living that laptop lifestyle and making passive income while I'm traveling around the world, having fun, that sort of thing. I'm sure plenty of you guys can relate to that. So I tried a lot of things. I tried affiliate marketing, I tried drop shipping, I tried forex trading, and I pretty much failed miserably at all of them. Then one day I downloaded a game onto my phone, and I think it was called Quiz App. It was a trivia game, and I was really good. There was one category with animal category. I always used to love watching National Geographic and Discovery Channel, so I'm quite an animal buff. So in this game I was always ranked number one. I mean, there was like hundreds and hundreds of people, and I would get challenges. And then one day I just kind of clicked. I was like, I wish I could actually earn money in this game by doing this. And that gave me like this light bulb moment, and I was like, wow, I should really see if there are any games like that out there where you can actually win some money if you're good. And at the same time, maybe if there isn't, I could create something like that. And bear in mind, I have no experience as a programmer. I still don't. So that's when the whole journey started of making games for the App Store, where people could win money. And fast forward a couple years, a lot of trial and error, thousands and thousands of dollars lost. I am now in a position where it's my full-time job. And I just want to let you know, if you are embarking on this journey, if you do want to become an app developer or a game developer and you're not sure if financially it's worthwhile for you, just take into account that if you really want something in life and you don't give up. I mean, it took me years. I remember releasing the first couple games I released, they all tanked, they all failed. Then there was one game I put on, and I remember I think it was about three or 4 years ago. The game went live, and after a couple of days, I remember I made $3, and I looked at my girlfriend at the time, and I was so happy, and like we're celebrating because actually it was working. I was making some money from it, and the thing is, the only thing I did from there was kind of reinvest into games, make them better, update them, and it was just like a slow, continuous process. And yeah, things were tough. Even just 2 years ago, I was sleeping on a mattress on the floor. Yeah, like I wasn't able to go on any holidays, living really lean. But I always knew that with persistence that I would eventually get to a point where things would start getting easier, and the money would come as a result of that. So now it's a really exciting time, because now I'm starting to build my own team, and I really want to take it to the next level. And I just want to show you guys that it is possible to make money by something you absolutely enjoy doing. It just takes a little bit of time and persistence. So I mean, if I can do it, there's no reason why you guys can't. And yeah, like I said, I want to take it to the next level now, building a solid team. And my goal in the future is to actually have a 7-figure game studio. So I will be documenting my progress and the things that I do along the way. So the next videos, there will be more based on what I actually do to generate that revenue, and the more technical sides of things. So, but this was just a video about my story, and to show you that, yeah, it is possible. I remember looking on YouTube, and I would type in the search bar, how much money can people make with apps, and to be honest, I didn't really find a lot of people who were making money, at least a full-time income. So it still didn't deter me from trying and giving it a go myself. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I didn't give up, because now every day is like a weekend for me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was just kind of like a long story. There's no this is just kind of raw. So if you did enjoy it, you can always subscribe, and I will be making more videos on what I actually do to make all that money. And yeah, so if you enjoyed it, you can subscribe, and hope this helps. So thanks guys, have a good one.